What's up? T-Bone's back. Back, potato in hand. Another video. Today we're going to do a full review of this Pac-Man Plus Arcade1Up cabinet. And let me touch right away on the looks of this cab once again. The reason for my madness on this purchase, I just fell in love. It grew on me and I just fell in love. I love the classic yellow. It's the original coin-op is probably my favorite coin-op arcade cabinet of all time, Pac-Man. So there's that. All right, but enough of that. Let's get with the review. So guys, I want to start with the controls and talk a little something about the controls. Now, the controls all around are solid. And it's great that it's a dedicated four-way joystick. And the reason why it is, of course, for obvious reasons, that all the games on here, so every game that you have on this cabinet, right, corresponding to the four-way controller, work together. So you're not going to have that problem like with other cabinets that had two games that required 8-way direction joystick, and then you'll have two games that require 4-way, and then therefore it doesn't work out because you're playing the 4-way required game with the 8-way and it just doesn't feel right. So with this cabinet, absolutely not a problem at all. So every game's going to function well, function how it's supposed to. And the only thing I will say about this, arcade stick, I'm not a fan of the clickiness. If I recall correct, the original cabinet, the OG coin-op, didn't have clicks. And also, the one thing, and this is probably mostly for people that want to get competitive with Pac-Man, but the joystick itself, like the throw of the joystick, when you make movements, it has to be moved a little too far. And I noticed this with Pac-Man, where when I want to hover, like say when I want to hover in front of a passage and I want to give it a quick back and forth and hover there without having to use a wall to stay in place, you have to move a little too far for Pac-Man to make the moves, to flicker back and forth. And it's not a huge deal. Like I said, I mean, you get used to this right away. You get used to this. Most people won't even know about it, but I say like the throw is a little too it's a little too far. It's a little too long for the movements. But all in all, it works really smooth, and it's nice to have a four-way joystick with these games. Now, the buttons, they're the typical like Final Fight. Here's my Final Fight here. It's the same buttons. It's just the non-click, smooth buttons. I like them. Probably though, would have preferred the click, because on my centipede cabinet I have the click, and it's I don't know, I just prefer it. So if anything, I would have preferred the click on the buttons and not on the joystick. But like I say, all in all, they respond well. There's no delay. There's no delay in the arcade stick. There's no delay in the buttons. Galaga, I'm wailing away on it, and I get all the functionality you need. So they are sufficient. They work well. So pretty much, I mean, that's what I could say about the controls. They're good. I mean, they're good. But somebody that wants to be competitive may want to swap out, the arcade stick, and just to get that little bit more competitiveness. But overall, thumbs up.